welcome back to my channel, VR 2.0, and today, we all know that Christmas time is here. Christmas time is here. And basically, they added a brand new toy maker stuff where you can create custom reskins for your favorite items. So yeah, here's all the items, and here's a recoloring thing, and here's a customized color thing. Yeah. And yeah. And there's like a bunch of items, and you can just take any item you want and customize it. And I'm gonna tell you how I usually go through my creative process in creating items, and hopefully this process will also help you inspire you to make some other items, and also you can use this creative process for yourself. And also in the comments, I'm having a contest for whoever you can comment. Yeah, you can comment. You can Jesus. You can comment you can comment Jesus. You can comment, sorry. Oh my gosh. You can comment a item reskin suggestion that I can make, and I'll show it and use it in my next video, and I'll even give you a shout out in that video for suggesting me the item. So yeah, anyways, let's get building. So I'm gonna just before I start, I want to show you a couple of reskins that I've made. Except for the Demogorgon. I have not made the Demogorgon thing. That was not my creation. But first of all, this is my Perry the Platypus lighter. Isn't he adorable? Look, I'm sauteing his beak. Okay, enough of that. Yeah, this is my demo grappler. I didn't make this, someone else did. I just bought it from them because it looks sick. Here's my little puppet. This is my Muppet. So yeah, this is Fredrickson, and this is Fredrickson, and he's gonna be in my videos, in my Yeeps videos for a while. So say hi to Mr. Fredrickson. Say hi, Mr. Fredrickson. Hey. He's got a beautiful cleft chin, a nice luxurious tongue, big beautiful eyes. Okay, enough of that. I gotta calm down. Okay, next we got a Captain America shield, a beautiful, shiny Captain America shield. It doesn't bounce, however. I tried that and it didn't bounce. I'm severely disappointed. But yeah, here's the Nathan cup. I didn't make this, Nathan did. I just bought it. Here is a pea shooter of a reskin of the pellet gun into the Plant vs. Zombies pea shooter. So if I place it like that, it looks like it's the pea shooter. Honestly, if you were gonna make a pea shooter, most people are doing it with the pellet gun, but if I were you, I'd do it with the turret. Since I don't own turrets, since I'm a brokey, you can just, if I were you, I'd reskin the turret into a pea shooter. But you can do whatever you want. But next we have the living chainsaw, or like the mimic chainsaw. I just thought it'd be cool since I play a lot of D&D. I thought it'd be cool. I also got an angelic dagger. Stab. We got my iSense. I didn't buy the Yeep plush since I didn't want to spend my money on my own game. I made my own Yeep plush. It's a bootleg Yeep plush I call the Companion, or the Yeep Companion. I just colored I just took a tennis ball, colored it, yeah. I colored it this color. I think it's, yeah, periwinkle. I colored it periwinkle, slapped some, 3 balls on, slapped some spears on there, and I used the bow ties for the eyes, and I put a pin in his hand. So, yeah. And then this is a trident. So, yeah, this is a trident. And most people don't know what this is based off of, but it's actually based off of One Piece, and it's Katakuri's trident. Katakuri's trident or spear. It's a trident, but I use the spear since that's the closest you can ever come to a trident. But yeah. So yeah, that's what it is. And this is a bat reskin, but I turned it into a sword. I call it the Yeeps sword. So, yeah. Stab, stab. But, so here's the creative process I go through. So basically, I just pull out my favorite gadget. Like, for example, let's go with the grappler. For example, let's go with the grappler. The grappler is one of my favorite objects. Swing around like Spider-Man. Awesome. So, now, then I think of like a show, one of my favorite shows, cartoons, or video games, and I picked an object, or maybe even a character that resembles, or that kind of resembles the object, and then I use the provided parts to kind of craft that object, like the person did with the Demogorgon. I didn't make the Demogorgon, like I said, but one of my favorite weapons is obviously the spear. So I converted it. Since I watch a lot of One Piece, I converted it into Katakuri's trident. And also some objects you can make. You don't have to make every reskin you make with based off of like a show or a game. I mean, that's what I do most of the time, but sometimes I also don't. Like, for example, the Living Chainsaw is based off of the mimics in D&D, but the Angelic Dagger is something, and the Angelic Dagger and the Yeep Blade is something. Also, the Buff Yeep slash. But yeah, the next reskin I was planning on doing is I was gonna make this spatula into Forky, but the next reskin I'm probably gonna do is probably gonna end up being your guys' suggestion. But I can't wait to see what you guys suggest. But yeah, after you think of after you think of your inspiration, then yeah, you search for the parts and then you just combine them in the way to make them look like that. Also, if you don't own the right paintbrush color, just ask someone nearby for a paintbrush color. It's pretty simple. That's what I do most of the time, but sometimes most of the time I have the right color. Like, I have not a lot of colors. Anyway, but yeah. I figured out really quickly that you can't recolor or reskin pets. I'm sorry. But you can only reskin items, and there's actually some items you can't even reskin. Like, for example, I'm pretty sure, I don't think you can reskin the compass, can you? Oh, no, you can! Oh, okay. Weird. Anyways. But yeah, there's some items you can't reskin. So, yeah. Okay, anyways, I'm sorry for, by the way, I was planning on recording, a YouTube video for this updates lab, but I forgot because I was busy with school, and I had a test, and also a dentist appointment, so, yeah, I couldn't, sadly. But I'm recording a YouTube for it now. Also, by the way, make sure to submit your submissions in the giveaway. For me, what I want for my cosmetic is a blue and golden hoodie with my YouTuber logo on it, and a grappler with Dare VR on it, and plasma rope, and the rope or the grappling rope looks like plasma. That would be amazing. Anyways, make sure to submit your dream cosmetic and reskin. Make sure to craft your own, and I really hope that this step-by-step creative procedure helped you out. Anyways, bye.